Harry recently spoke out at length, didn't he, about exactly how he felt sorry for the three children of the Prince and Princess of Wales because, as he pointed out, they could end up like him. It's a really sort of crass statement, wasn't it, when you think about it? Because obviously you can see from the way that the Prince and Princess of Wales are with their three children, they're very warm, loving children who clearly have a lot of fun in doing the things they do. As I pointed out recently, when they went along to see behind the scenes of one of their very favourite streaming TV series. But if you recall way back at the last coronation in 1953, this picture really did emote a lot. There we have the very young Prince Charles looking on towards his mother, who, of course, was being crowned. And we have, of course, the Duke of Edinburgh to thank for that televisual footage. Now, Charles himself has openly said his memories are a little bit fuzzy because it was such a long event. Do see him standing alongside the late and lovely Queen Mother. But now, according to a very good source, it looks like history will be repeating itself, in particularly for Prince George. As ever, let me explain. Hi, good morning. Nice to see you. Come on, let's have a big wave. Are you ready? Yes, here we go. Nice to see you today. Yes. Hope you're all keeping well. Whatever you're doing, it is lovely to have your company. A lot of people say to me, as I often say, Neil, shut up, get on with the story. Love talking to you. Love the feedback that we find out from each other. It's nice to have a chat, isn't it? It can't always be just about the gossip and the breaking stories. We have to, yeah, it's good. Lovely to have a chat, isn't it? I mean, it's very much like the Norman Evans character, isn't it? Over the garden wall. Back as ever, though, to your breaking roll story of the day. Yeah, this is going to be interesting because this is history in the making, as I've said many times. When you look about it now, we live in a totally different digital world, don't we? A bigger digital world than ever before. When you look at that picture of the very young Prince Charles watching his mother being crowned, it must have seemed, well, strange really for him because, of course, nobody had ever seen at such close proximity what was going on. But according to a very good source, Prince George is going to have a pivotal role in this particular ceremony and will be, shall we say, putting it nicely, told to watch and learn exactly what is happening, what the procedure is, and exactly that this will be his future. Now, obviously, he's still a very young man, but according to a very good source, he is totally aware about his life and what's expected of him, even at this age. And I don't mean that in a nasty, dramatic way, but they've gently reminded him of the historical context, the background. So it's going to be interesting for George because this won't just be like we will all be literally thinking, living through history. Obviously, in the fullness of time, as our late and beautiful Queen famously said, things move on. Then we will see the Prince of Wales crowned king alongside the beautiful Catherine. And no doubt, there's no doubt about it, that Prince George will see that too. But it must be strange to see your destiny played out. And the reason behind why they want Prince George really to get a full grip of exactly what's happening is they feel, of course, that the monarchy is ever evolving, ever fastly changing. But the bottom line is, in this 21st century world, who knows which direction it could turn? Famously, a few years ago, His Royal Highness Prince William was asked what he saw about the future of the monarchy and if he felt that it would still be relevant in this particular day and age. And he said, well, if they still want us. Now, when you think about it like that, that's a very chilling thought, isn't it? But it's one that perhaps Prince George will have to deal with. And seeing, of course, King Charles III being, at his coronation, will make him understand exactly the importance, the historical context, but more importantly, the destiny of his life. I'd love to know what you think to this particular story. Is this a good or a bad idea? Should he be left to remain a child at 9 years old? Or do you think that this is a great way of paving the way so that he knows exactly what to expect further down the line? As ever, let me know what you think to this story in the comments below. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.